Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Aries Spears left fans scratching their heads recently after the comedian appeared to be reflecting on the current status of his career. The Mad TV star's admission comes days after a woman, identified as Jane Doe, asked Los Angeles District Attorney George Gascon in a written letter to prosecute and arrest Spears and Tiffany Haddish for allegedly molesting and grooming the 22-year-old and her brother when they were children. In addition to the written letter, Jane Doe filed a 30-page lawsuit with the Los Angeles Superior Court. In the suit filed on August 30th, Jane Doe alleged the incident took place in 2013 and 2014. The 22-year-old woman claimed that Spears and Haddish coerced her and her brother, who's identified as John Doe, to perform sexually suggestive acts while filming the Through a Paedophile's Eyes skit. At the time of the alleged event, Jane and John Doe were 14 and 7 years old, respectively. On September 8th, during an episode of Spears' podcast titled Spears and Steinberg, the 47-year-old was seen reading audience emails when he stumbled across a message from his mother, Taurus Spears, on Mark 23:15. In the email, Taurus encouraged Spears to keep his head up during the storm. Spears' mother also claimed that despite the lawsuit, he is still evolving and into his prime. As the video continued, Spears brought up how his co-host, Andy Steinberg, gave him the same advice his mother did. Spears said on Mark 24:50, while discussing the state of his comedy career, which began in the 80s, "I think that was interesting that you said it and my mother echoed it, or better yet, she said it and you echoed it." He added, "Because I just went, yeah, and I'm going to tell you something as much. I'm nervous. I already felt like my career was over before all this. I thought I was blackballed and I felt like my shit was over. But I always said I felt like I was the one thing away from the turnaround. But now with this, I'm almost certain that the tombstone was written." Toward the end of his statement, Spears says if his mother thinks he could bounce back from the allegations, he will do just that. He said, "Maybe this is me being naive, this is me being corny, but from the day my mother had my back and groomed me into this thing called showbiz, I believed everything she said. I believed every word. I believe she's the reason why I'm here. So if the woman's body I came out of says I'm going to be all right, I'll be all right." Thanks for listening. Please like, comment and subscribe.